Introduction. Humanities, social science, and natural sciences are major disciplines that deal with human beings and their culture. The main similarity between the three subjects is that they study society and human relationships. However, humanities deal with the heritage and the question of what makes us human, while social sciences focus on learning different parts of people's lives within society. Social science is a branch of study that includes topics such as arts, classics, philosophy, history, and anthropology. Finally, natural sciences study the natural world and objects through physics, mathematics, chemistry, and biology. I have learned a lot in the course and realized that humanities involve a more critical and analytical approach while sciences are more scientific. The importance of humanities. I gained valuable knowledge and understanding of these topics through this research work. The texts from social sciences made me realize that to understand the current-day events, one must have a vast knowledge in social sciences. My research on humanities proved that the discipline is helpful to people who are looking to understand the human experience better. The two fields are closely related because they deal with human beings and culture. However, humanities tend to analyze human behavior in all aspects and scopes. The texts on natural sciences used more scientific approaches to explain the discipline. An example is a scientific explanation of how the world came into existence. Various challenges, including funds and lack of enough sources for research materials on the discipline, posed a great challenge to my research work. My research on the three disciplines changed my perception of these study areas. Initially, I never had an idea of the relationship between these three study fields. This research provided evidence of humanity being more than just about human beings. In natural sciences, perhaps there is one common myth that there is a universal scientific method with common steps that all scientists follow to solve scientific problems. Another misconception I had was that science could solve all problems, but I realized that not all human problems could be solved through science. Viewing my topic from three different points of view taught me that writing in college has various genres, each with its specific style, content, and format requirements. For example, writing in humanities can be in the form of analyzing a poem, performance, or play. On the other hand, writing in sciences can be analytical, explanatory, or persuasive essays. After changing my purpose and audience, I made several choices in doing my writing work in class. I added the information that readers needed to understand in my documents, changed my knowledge level, and pitched it right to accommodate the new audiences. I added examples and altered the status of my models to be appropriate to the audience. I learned that writing research works in the sciences straightforwardly explain complex scientific aspects, and writing in the humanities uses long paragraphs that combine images and metaphors, and authors are active, not passive, in their voices. However, the research must have an introduction, literature review, methods, results, and discussion in all these disciplines. Conclusion. In conclusion, through my research work on humanity, social sciences, and natural sciences, I have gained positive knowledge on handling my academic papers through my educational journey. This research work has given me various strengths, including self-confidence, learning to work independently, critical thinking, and analytical skills. The research has helped define my academic, career, and personal interests. As a reader, thinker, and writer, my research has enabled me to expand my knowledge and understanding of humanity and the sciences. Study Corgi can help you make your studies smarter. Visit studycorgi.com for more samples like this, study tips, and writing tools.